Want to be so expressive with my happy voice, but just here to talk about this video that I created last week when I was up at my old home in my old hometown of Prince George. It's a mess. As some of you know, I flew up. I rented a motorhome and traveled across the province this summer, and took many weeks. Was gone for about 8-9 weeks. I have a spinal cord injury, so it takes me a little bit longer to get around. But the worst town, the worst place that I never imagined Prince George would be like this, but it was a mess. And luckily, luckily, a friend of mine got sober last year, so he took a cake in an AA meeting last week, and I went up to be there with him for him for that night. That was awesome. It was great to see him, and for the next 5 days, I did a vlog. And interviewed people, asked them about their interests, asked them about what they think could be done, asked them how they can get help themselves, asked them who's helping them, and asked them what's going on. And it was a shit show. The town's a mess. They're like building walls on rooftops downtown to like stop homeless from lighting fires on top of roofs. There's a part of downtown Prince George that's like called the Moccasin Flats, and there's people living in there. And I interviewed these people, and like the 5 of them that are 6 of them that are living there that I interviewed. There's probably about 9 or 10, but one guy's been there. He's fighting in the Supreme Court about living there, and it's a mess. There's another guy. He's getting, I don't want to say it, but he lives right behind the Citizen, and I don't know. He's the first aid attendant for the homeless encampment, but he doesn't get paid, but he gets electricity. I don't understand. There's a couple of other ladies that are married that live in a tent or a camper. There's there's like, it's a mess. And in the nighttime, when people are just walking around making fires on they're making fires on the sidewalk to stay warm. They don't have any shelters. It was snowing up there the last day I was there. It was snowing sideways. And I was walking around talking to homeless people. Someone needs to speak up. Someone needs to help out. I think I've got enough. I think I'm going in the right spot. But anyways, this video is just to create awareness and to help create awareness about what's going on. What choices our government's making, what choices they're making in the good context and in the bad context. It's your own opinion, it's not mine. I don't care for safe supply, don't really believe in it, but yeah, you know, so should someone get some clean needles? Yeah, no problem. A clean mouth pipe? I don't know. I don't know. Bags of condoms and lube and like sex books? I have no idea what that was about. But more will be revealed in this video. You got to check it out. There's so much crazy in it, and I hate to say it's my hometown, and it's like a microcosm of BC. It's a microcosm of Vancouver. It's just a small little town that is a mess. And from my experience traveling across the province this year, this last June, I don't know. Anyways, hope you enjoy. What did you say? That was amazing.
Right,
What
I
you
was
said
just
was
saying
so
that,
pure, bro.
like,
That was so pure.
if the city, for instance, sees the like drugs, like heroin and stuff, as
Yeah.
a big problem, they should just consider maybe designing a facility and hiring employees, and the program would be like for the heroin addicts. Let's say since it's so hard for them to quit, right?
Yeah.
That they should make a facility that like basically volunteer to go into that program, but once you're in that program, there's no leaving the program until the program's complete, and that they leave clean.
How long could the program last?
I don't
Like
know. It
6 months,
depends.
a year? It's different
I'd
for
say
everyone.
I'd say 3 months.
3 months minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum. Like get your shit together, really.
Yeah.
Eh?
Right. That's just. I'd say 3 months.
This is what the government's new plans. They're trying to do this. They're like wanting to execute what you just said, but not so much voluntary. It's called involuntary. So if what that means is if you've been to the hospital overdosed three
Yeah. Like
times in the past six
yeah,
months,
like
you
Form
automatically
21.
go in.
Form 21, like under the Mental Health Act.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So I sat there with this guy for about 10 minutes. Didn't make a sound, didn't move. Touched him, he started like going, ho, 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 ho. But I came back about an hour and a half later and the guy had not moved. Sat there for about 2 hours in the same spot. Outside of 2 shelters. The one on the right's a woman's shelter. The one on the left is the House of Friendship. It's you go eat there or something like that. It's a support system for the people. God bless. You gonna get some warmth? Hey? That's all right. You got a nice tank there. You get some warmth in there. You got your little heaters and stuff, bro.
My place even.
Oh, it's not your place?
No, fucking the door's left wide open. Fucking idiots. They fucking use my fucking shit and then they burn it.
Oh, they're ripping out the copper wire. Oh yeah, no one's in here. Someone once lived in here though. Oh, they have like little beds and stuff. Oh, there's a full couple motorbikes back here. There's motorbikes back there. Definitely in pieces. Good? Hey, you good? You good? Hey, you good, bro? Hey, are you good? Hey. You okay? Hey. Are you okay?
I'm stuck here.
Pardon?
Stuck.
Are you stuck?
My sweater.
What's wrong with you? Huh? I can't hear you.
I need help.
Do you need help?
Yeah, just do my sweater. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. Are you...
Oh,
Your pack sack?
my hair. My hair got caught in my hair. Here, just pull this for a second, hon.
Pull what?
My jacket. Just pull it just a little bit. My jacket, my sleeve.
Oh, pull it up?
No, pull it down, please. It's ripping my hair.
It's, well, I mean, I can't help your hair. I'm just making sure you're
I
alive.
know, just pull this, please.
Pull your jacket off?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to take your jacket off.
So I can oh, shit.
Girl, I can't help you. I just, fuck, you need some help, girl.
I don't need some help. I just need help taking it off. It's such a simple thing. Oh, it's okay. Thank you anyways. Bye.
How long you been here? Oh, my Lord.
Oh, couple hours.
I just... yeah. The good old... The liquor warehouse in Prince George. You walk in, no backpacks beyond the till. You walk in and it's just full of banned for theft, banned. Like the whole thing, there's no advertising. This, like, do they really think this is gonna help? So I'm just outside that fucking liquor store that I was just in where the guy showed me his bats. And he's got a rat trap cage, so when you walk in, if you steal something, you get locked in.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And I just came outside, and there's a couple guys outside. You drinking? Staying warm?
Yeah.
You guys drink though, right? You're drinkers, not
Of course,
drunkers.
yeah, we're drinkers.
Yeah, you're drinkers. And he was just saying, because I didn't know what they were doing, because this, where my sister got married, had a reception here actually. What hotel was this called like 20 years ago? Connaught Inn, that's right, the Connaught Inn. So now they're saying that the Connaught Inn is actually going to be
It's for homeless people, yeah.
Low-income housing.
Low income, yeah.
So is it for, who bought it, did you say? Do you know who bought
BC
it?
housing and Aboriginal housing.
Okay.
They both chipped in.
And they're just putting anyone and everyone in it, or is it for Aboriginals only?
No,
Or
it's for anybody.
anybody?
It's for anybody, yeah, that needs help, yeah.
And then what about if you're drinking or drugging? Are you allowed to stay there?
Yeah.
So they let you stay in these places
Yep.
even if you're intoxicated?
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially days like this, right?
Fuck, bro. It's I woke up this morning. I'm going down to the flats today to talk to the guys, and man, it's cold. It's cold and rainy and windy,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah. You guys got something to drink? You good?
Oh, like to have something to do.
You don't have nothing.
Bro just had a couple of years, that's it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Will you be awesome? Okay.
Yeah,
Stay
thank
safe,
you.
man. Stay safe.
A freaking Adidas bag full of brand new makeup and brand new everything in that bag was brand new, and that bag got stolen from me.
So, what's that called?
Scumbag.
Scumbagging. Because I heard someone say a couple nights ago, "Oh, let's go scumbagging." And I'm like, "What's scumbagging?" He's like, "Oh, we're waiting for someone to like get so high that they fucking fall asleep, and we just steal all their shit."
And sometimes they hang around you till all day for that.
Yeah,
and then
like
till
some
they
of
fall
there's
asleep,
a
and then
whole
they'll
little
go
group
crazy.
of them that work together.
There's a group of them that work together that do it. It's their little gang, right? What's her name? Chantal?
That's a good one.
Do I know Chantal? You know, I know I'm around when I know Chantal, hey? Yeah, I go. Chantal.
Chantal, Cantel.
Chantal Cantal, yeah. I've heard she's the one that was lighting the fires on the you know. I know you know nothing. I know because you're on camera, you know nothing. But I know I spent a lot of time down at the flats. Anyways, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna fly home, man. But like I said, I've been in Prince George here for a couple of days, and I woke up this morning to snow, and I just thought, like, where are the places for you guys to like hang out? But you can hang out, but you can't smoke. If you can't smoke in a place that's warm, why stay there? Because the drugs are more important.
Some people, yeah.
What's your plan, bro?
I'm just gonna wait until I don't even know right now.
You don't know. You're young though. You're like 24, 27,
29.
29. How old are you, young lady? You're young.
I'm 34.
Oh, you're 34. I got everyone's age wrong in Prince George. Must be good weather or good drugs. Definitely neither. All right, guys, you take it easy, okay? Be safe.
Nice, some good
God
support.
bless, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Put
Appreciate
those things on, see if they fit you.
Yeah, they should be perfect, man. Those are the drugs you use. These are the perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Yeah, if you need to like punch a window in or something to get something.
man. Yeah.
Just kidding.
No.
Don't steal from people. Oh, there's people working in there.
Yeah. They work till 8 o'clock or 9 or something like that.
Oh, they work till 8 o'clock.
They work till 7, and then they do the needle, the trash or whatever.
Needle trust. They're just working to give out needles.
Oh, not just needles, but supplies. I don't know. I don't think safe supply is bad exactly. Like
No.
people to be safe if they're doing drugs, right?
Do you think there's too much safe supply though? Like, do you think that the societies put too much emphasis on safe supply?
I think they're too much worried about handing out safe supply than people actually fucking getting better.
They're more concerned with people. They're more concerned with doing their job and giving people the resources to not die from doing drugs than to actually help someone get out of drugs and into sobriety.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Blessings. Yeah, so
The way that
this is his buddy's name is Hank, and he's built this. So he's lived here for, you said, 2 years,
yeah,
and he came down here with his daughter lived down here, and that's why he came here to help her. And then he ended up sitting here and realizing, wow, these people need help. So he just started helping. Who's the dog? Is that the one that just?
Tamara's dog. That's Hank's daughter's.
So Tamara lives here too.
She lives around here.
She lives around. Yeah. And what's crazy about this, people, is right behind all of these flats here, like, this is insane. That building right there, that's the Prince George Citizen. That's the actual newspaper building to get information gatherings place. And so,
That's a cool car.
so, I'm sorry, what was your name again? My
My
apologies.
name's Miranda.
Miranda, and you're married to Chantal. That's your wife.
No, this is Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Chantal-
Oh, sorry, Chantal's like.
Chantal's a very
I
close
know.
friend of ours,
Get off camera right now.
but
Okay.
that's Jasmine, not Chantal.
You're a friend of Chantal's.
We
Chantal's the
are-
person that those people are having troubles with down here.
Yes.
Yeah. So what did you say? Like, I'm
You know
kind
what's
of.
funny? She used to actually work at the shelter too. So she was part of the organizations as well.
So you worked in a shelter down
No,
here.
Chantal did, but I worked at YAP downtown.
YAP,
For
what
the
does that
kids,
stand
Youth
for?
Around Prince.
Oh, okay, that's a fantastic
It's,
organization.
one of the youth drop-in centers.
Mm-hmm. And what happened? So why? Like, what's your quick story?
It's always been myself. My mom is still an active addict. My dad passed away. He didn't want kids. My mom kind of tricked him into having me. He wasn't around my life because of it.
You grew up in PG?
I grew up in. I was born in Dawson. Grew up in Dawson and Prince George.
Okay.
So.
But then, so you came here, but you got sober here.
When I was 13, I was put in a group home, and I was put in a group home at 13, even though it's too young of an age, technically. But my birthday's in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Every year, so by the time I was approved to be in a group home, I was almost 14 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sun's coming out for us.
my grandma lives all the way in Chilliwack, and that's kind of who I was supposed to be. My grandma raised all my mom's kids. She's got 4 kids.
So what happened? Why did you get sober?
Why did I get sober?
Yeah.
I got pregnant.
You got pregnant, so you got sober because you got pregnant. And then when you got pregnant, you had a child, and you started working in a treatment center for kids.
I went to a school called TMAT through Elizabeth Fry.
Elizabeth Fry,
graduated.
awesome society.
Yep, right?
Yeah, they're awesome. I could tell just by your smile on your face you
My
just gave.
teacher, her name was Ruth. She started TMAT, the school for teen moms. It's called Teen Moms Alternate Program.
Okay.
So it had a daycare and everything. It's for moms who...
Single parents.
Yeah. Well,
Single
not
moms.
even single parents necessarily, but actual moms.
Yeah.
Because stigma in actual public high schools when you're pregnant at 16,
Yeah.
not the best.
Yeah, I worked with a lot of. I have a granddaughter. I have a foster child that's in his 30s now, and his girlfriend was 13. She had a child, and I helped her fight the ministry to keep the kid with her, and she actually raised the child. And the child's living in. She lives in PEI now. But what happened? So you.
She says this is her bike. This is mine. She's claiming my bike.
Did you
is
build
hers.
that bike?
I built this one with my 2 hands, yes.
Where'd you
I
get
bought the pedals, I bought this, and I bought this new thing. This is how you tell it's
the
mine.
frame though? The frame?
This thing, the blue.
But the frame is hers. That's
No,
what she's
no,
talking
the frame.
about.
No, there was another blue Norco brought to
Does
our.
it look like that one?
Yeah, it was brought to our place
Bring
in
it
the middle
over.
of the night.
Bring it over when you can. All you gotta do is
We don't have it.
well, if you
locked.
can, bring it over. She's easy to talk to.
It's locked up. We woke up this morning and it showed up. We literally found it right on the side of our place. But it is locked up. We're just letting
Do you have the
Go
key?
to
Bring it
ASAP
over.
with-
Bring it over when you have a time. When you have a chance. Okay.
I will. Go get your bike back. Don't worry.
Okay, and she's easy.
You're awesome.
She's easy to talk to. She
Okay.
might seem like a bitch, but really, all you gotta do is talk to her. She's actually really easy to get along with if you try.
Trevor Daniels. He's the #1 suspect right now for the bike frame showing up.
Okay, thank you for that.
Anyways, well, that
Sorry.
was an interesting
Yeah.
sidebar. Stolen bikes. Someone whose bike belongs to that. She's really fighting over that bike.
She's new. She's had it for a long time.
She's new to the community.
And she's trying to be way up here.
Oh, she came in and she's trying to be the
and
top.
You can't do that.
You got to earn those privileges to get up to the top of the ladder on the street.
She's only been here for 2 weeks, so she's all the way down here, and she's trying to skip everything and go way
So,
up here.
so when we were talking earlier, the big thing that you mentioned you wanted to talk to me or tell me was that you were in this place and you were actually sober, your kid, everything's good, and then you relapsed or you went out.
So when I was 15, I did crystal meth. I had a best friend. Her name was CJ Fowler,
Yeah.
and she was killed in Kamloops when she was 16.
Oh, God bless.
And I started using with her.
Yeah.
And then I lived at Reconnect for a long time.
Reconnect, yeah.
Before I got into the group, I lived there for about 6 months. Before I got into the group home, I lived the group home for a year and a half.
What happened when you were living here? You were in this facility working, everything was normal, but then you realized, and you said how fast. Like the big thing was like you wanted to tell me how quick it took you to go from like having a normal place, being in recovery and everything to
20,
living in the
24.
camper.
I was 24. I had everything that you could possibly imagine. I was getting $4,000 income every 2 weeks. I had my own home that was $700. I had my 2 beautiful boys. I had.
Where are your boys now?
They're in foster care.
They're in foster care. So my big question is, your aha moment. When is that going to happen? When is the aha moment going to happen for you when you get sober again? Are you going to get sober again?
I want to.
You want to? How come you can't get sober? Is it, well, it partly is because you're an active addiction and it's really hard, and I totally get that. But do you think there's enough supports in Prince George that will support you in not only getting sober, but staying sober? This is one thing I find here in Prince George. There's lots of services that are help people get sober or help people with regs and pipes and all this stuff, but there's no like second stage or third stage places.
And there's more stigma than there is support.
More stigma than support, yeah. That's one thing I hear from a lot of my friends that are sort of normal that have jobs and stuff and live in Prince
People
George.
look at me and tell me, "Oh, you're so beautiful," and this and that, and then I tell them, "Well, thanks. I'm also an opioid user," and you can see the look in their eyes. You can see what they think about me, and how it just flips completely.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't want to be here. It wasn't something I planned.
No, I know.
It felt like seconds. It felt like seconds, and 1 minute I was outside of these barriers, and then all of a sudden, here I am, and I've been here for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. And these 2 years have went by faster than 7 years of being clean. And those 7 years of being clean...
So fast, eh? May I ask how old you are again? You're
27.
You're 27. So when do you think you're going to live through the winter here doing this? Or are you going to try to get some support before?
BC Housing is supposed to help us get in their building houses.
You're going to try to get in these eco buildings? You're one you want to get in there?
So the biggest reason, the hotels and stuff that they built, the reason we can't be in them is because of our animal.
Because if you have pets?
Because we have a dog, yes.
So this place is going to allow you to have your pet?
Yes and no.
Okay. So they're talking about it?
Basically our dog needs to be interviewed.
Yeah.
First.
You probably got to get a shot, make sure it doesn't have any stuff going on with it, make sure it's docile, it's not going to attack people.
Yeah.
Got to go through the friendly intervention.
I think, and like, he needs to be fixed and that kind of thing. He's already had puppies, so.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
What's your dog's name?
His name is Shast.
What?
Shast.
Shast.
Shast. It's care for brown bear.
Oh, brown bear. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it was awesome to have an opportunity to have a conversation with you. I'm really sorry that you're going through this,
It's okay.
and when you went through it, I have no idea what happened as a result of how you said 7 years sobriety, your kids living with you, job, life, just that whole normalcy. Now it just flipped the switch, and it just, like you said, it was like a second, and you were here, and you've been here for 2 years.
And it all happened because I didn't have the supports I needed when I needed them right in the moment.
You got supports. You know what the best supports are? Do you know what the best supports are? A hug.
Thank you.
Hey, it's just you do this. So I just got off the plane in Prince George. Got a ride down to my hotel. Thought to myself, I'm going to go grab a bite to eat downtown. And went downtown, and there was I'm not sure exactly what they call it, a warming circle or a drumming circle. It's not, I know what a drumming circle is, but it was basically they had a couple of propane tanks with some fire pits, and there was a whole bunch of tables around, and they were meaning a lot of people that work for these societies that help the homeless. They were giving stuff out. There was food and clothes and socks, and yeah, it was really fantastic. I went around to each table, and at one table, I was really questionable because they had all these lunch bags. They're bags for lunch, and I thought, oh, maybe there'll be a bologna sandwich in one of those. So I asked the lady what she was giving out, and she's like, party packs. I'm like, a party pack? What's a party pack? I'm like, what's a party pack? And she's like, well, party packs for partying. And I'm like, I looked at her. I said, are you high? And she said, yeah. I said, what's your flavor? And she's like, down. I'm like, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, I'm volunteering. I'm like, so you're volunteering, giving, like, this is what you're doing, sitting at the table, welcoming people, talking to them, communicating. She's like, yeah. I'm also giving out party packs. So I'm like, oh, what are those? So there was party packs, there was an SMK pack, and there was another pack that just had this, but the bag unfortunately got ripped. She's like, for doing drugs. So I'm like, for doing drugs? What kind of drugs? She's like, everything. So I took them. I found out after talking to people, or presumed what's in them, because they told me what's in these lunch bags. So I went home, and I thought to myself, I'm going to open up these brown paper bags. So the first bag that I did get, like I said, it got wet. There's a warming blanket, a toothbrush, some balm, some antiseptics, a little toothpaste, a little blanket, emergency first aid blanket. That was quite cool. Then there was this other pack, and it's like condoms. Condoms, not just like 1 or 2 condoms for the night, but this one bag literally has, I just looked at it, what is all this stuff? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 condoms. 10 condoms. Oh, wow, look at this. It's been a while, folks. They got vanilla condoms. They've been giving out vanilla ones. They've been giving out non-lubricated ones. They've been giving out banana ones. I guess that's maybe the flavor. It does. It says banana. I'm like, a banana condom. I'll give you a banana condom. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. Strawberries. Wow, they've sure got people eating chemicals. It's all supposed to be au naturel. A female condom. I've actually never seen one of these. Mind me, I'm in my 50s. Yeah, I think I'm not even going to open it, but there's 2 female condoms. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags of Aqua Lube, premium lube. I don't know. And then there's a book, just in case I don't know how to do it. Okay? It's called Put On Something Sexy. God bless, there's pictures of a soft penis. Yeah, seriously, wow, this is amazing. Watch this, friends. it's well, one of those things that like they made in the 1920s. I thought it was a book with some instructions on how to dress yourself. You're worth protecting. BCCDA, BCCDC. Okay, I know what that is. Disease control. The disease control's got some, they're making some money with people having sex. Oh, who's got the condom? Usually when it's me and my girl, it's, do you have a condom? I've never been to one of those. What the hell is, this is a picture of some dudes in a teepee. There's a chick with short hair, a dude with a mohawk. He's got his condom on. There's a fire pit outside the tent. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know. Should I open it? Yeah, I'm gonna open it. I did. I have pretty good eyes. It's a dude, native guy with the mohawk. Or I'm presuming he's native because he's in a teepee. But yeah, it's a full-on, oh, wait a second. It's not a woman with short hair. It's a dude. Well, isn't that interesting? So who's got the condom? I thought it was a book on like describing you with words on how to use a condom. So here's, oh, wait a second. Maybe these are the, oh yeah, this is the instructions. Oh no, still more pictures. It's all about, okay, prevent HIV, one thing. I think this is what it is, supposed to be preventing things, but I actually, on all of those things that I had just seen, how to use an internal condom. Oral sex, a book on oral sex. Consent. The first page is on consent. The first page, it's on consent. Kinds of oral sex. Can HIV be passed through oral sex? Ways to prevent. I think, you know, I don't know if they're giving these out to kids or adults or like who's the person that's, well, this is a nice book. Well, isn't that a fancy, that's a hardcore, that's an expensive, that's expensive. I have part of a couple of different companies and associations and boards, and we do a lot of publicity and marketing, and I know just by the thickness of these pages and stuff, this is expensive. But it has other activities. Sharing sex toys. It talks about sharing sex toys. My Lord. Fingering, and I can't even say this stuff already. I don't know if there's a, oh, now it's talking about bondage, and it's got a picture of a spider with a fly. Anyways, that's book one. I want to go with the SMK because that stands for smoke. So that's the smoking bag. So for people that are smoking, this is what you get if you're, you know. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't know what this is. Oh, they're foils. Oh, filters. Wow, look at that. They're like in little tiny bags and little tiny like filters. Well, there we go. There's the Krakow Pipo with a rubber filter. They've told me the rubber makes, I don't know, they do something. That's what it looks like, eh? So the old crack pipe. They've got some water, just in case you need some water. They've got another, they've got tinfoil. Tinfoil is always a necessity. And they've got, oh, these things. I've seen a lot of people do them on the street, but I've actually never seen it. So they give these things out too. I wonder how much these things actually cost the government to give out for free. So they're like little, isn't that amazing? Look at that. It's got a little filter. Oh, there's the filter even. Wow. And this must be the granddaddy poopa. I can't even order. I'm so excited. There it is, folks. This is the first time I've ever touched a meth pipe. That's it. Anyways, This bag is, I guess, if you want to smoke some meth or smoke some fentanyl or smoke some down or smoke some smashed up oxys or some smashed up dillies or some other smashed up drugs that the government gives you. Or you buy from the street from a drug dealer. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe just a, I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually quite ashamed doing this. I'm actually have some shame here. This is my province giving out these things to societies that give out to the streets. So I don't know if the government knows exactly what is getting to the end product, who's getting the street stuff. But this is the party pack, and I did open it up a few days ago, and I looked in it and I just left it. So voila, we've got 5 needles. We've got some more cleaning pads. It's Christmas, let's just rip the bag open. Well, we've got some more containers to cook. There's like 4, 5, 6. This is a real party pack if you want to really party. They got 5 needles. I don't know what this is. Wow. Are you serious? Look at that, folks. It's vitamin C. This all this stuff for having sex while you're homeless on the street. Party packs for doing meth and crack. Other things for, and vitamin C. It's good. I'm really glad that they're, giving out vitamin C. And I don't know what, maybe you put it in the drugs, but look at this. Like, look at this. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, there's like 12 of tourniquets. Like, is there tourniquets, bro? Like seriously, I've never seen one of these before in my life. Like, you put it around your head and then you get a Michael Bolton headache. I'm not making fun. There's nothing. This is not fun. These people need help to get sober, to get clean, to get off the street drugs. They need to have pamphlets that talk about, do you know what you're smoking pamphlet? Do you know what your lungs need pamphlet? Do you know how to get a warm blanket pamphlet? Do you know where to get healthy food at the community center pamphlet? This? I'm sorry, Prince George, but your butt gets a big ugly fail. It's absolutely amazing. No, it's so awesome. So I just have it on video, but I can crop it down. Nice. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It's an awesome place you guys have here. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my friends, and then I'm gonna go down to the Moccasin Flats tomorrow.